So Terry, obviously tonight, not the hottest shooting night for Dame, but how much do his ability to make a play that matters, even when it's not when it's not the best shooting night for him, how much does that play into these wins?
Uh, Dame is undeterred. Obviously, he didn't shoot the ball well tonight, but he made the 2 plays of the game. He makes the big 3 and takes a charge. He's a super competitor, and he never thinks he's out of a game, and always willing to put himself on the line to make the play at either end. So I think those last 2 plays speaks volume for the type of player that he is.
Next question is coming from Dwight James with NBC Sports Northwest.
Terry, how tough is it to be standing on the sidelines when they're going to the video replay on a play like that with just a couple seconds to go in the game and the balance? And I mean, I know you feel strongly that they probably made the right call, but still the decision is in somebody else's hands. And you know how that goes. I mean, how is that?
Well, the only consolation is I do believe that when they go to video, they get it right. So that's the main thing. And you can't argue a call once they go to video. So that's good sense. But, the only thing I'm thinking about is both scenarios. If they say it's successful or unsuccessful, we have to be prepared, whether it's an and one or we got the ball. So, I really don't have time to think about it because we have to prepare for either scenario.
Next question is coming from Jamie Hudson with NBC Sports Northwest.
Coach, when at the beginning of the season, when Melo was transitioning to coming off the bench, you talked about how it's who finishes the game. Just how would you describe how Melo has been in fourth quarters recently?
Well, recently he's been pretty good. That's why he's still on the court. He's been in a good role, and we extended his minutes. He played a lot of minutes last game and this game. But he's earned them, and he's playing at a high level. And in a game like this, we needed his offense, and the matchups, they were doing a lot of switching. So having a guy like him to be able to go on the block and get a shot or draw a foul was really important, especially with Dame out of the court, off the court.
Next question is coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Coach, how'd you feel you guys handled their traps and getting the ball out of Dame's hands?
Well, I think we did really well. The thing about it is when they trap Dame, it's up to the other players to make plays. And, we had 57 points at half. So I think one of the narratives about when they trap Dame, it's not about Dame scoring, it's about the team scoring. And as long as we are scoring as a team, I think that's the most important thing. Same thing on Melo's post-ups. They doubled and gave attention to Melo's post-ups, and we hit a couple jumpers out of the double team. So that's what's got to happen.
Moving forward, though, is that a sustainable way to win games if people just take him out? Is there a way to counter that so he's not trapped? Like, maybe not having. Well, we
could play ISOs, move them off the ball. But I've said this many times, is that when a team commits 2 guys to the ball and it is a team game and you're playing 4-on-3 is a pretty good advantage. And, his team's trapping him is nothing new, and we're doing well. We've been a top offensive team in the last 3 or 4 years, every year, even with teams trying to take Dame out. So he gets his shots. He's going to have, a lot of times it ends up being one-on-one. You get a matchup that you like, but so that they can't bring 2 guys, but that's a way of getting him shots. But, I got to be concerned about both. I got to be concerned about getting Dame opportunities, but also I got to be concerned about how we score as a team, which we have been doing.
Right.
Coming back to AJ McCord with Coin.
Terry, one more game until the All-Star break. Second half of the season is where this MVP conversation really starts heating up. And as Damian Lillard's name continues to get brought up, there's all sorts of factors that go in, some of them ambiguous, some of them not. But going off of Jason's article today too, how valuable is Dame? Like, this is the wording of this question seems simple, but I'm hoping you'll understand the complexity. How valuable is Damian Lillard to this team, both on the court, off the court, in his leadership, and in his ability to know, hey, I'm not having a great shooting night, I'm going to take a charge instead, all those things?
Well, I probably say this maybe after every other game, but Dame is an outstanding leader, and he's an outstanding basketball player. And you combine that together, and you've got an all-pro player who's valuable to the team, is like any other player of his magnitude. We don't win without him. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, we can win some games, but we're not going to sustain any level of excellence without him, both on the court and with his leadership.